another one. That's another one. Point the way for us. Don't panic, Princess. We can get through this.
دار خدمات اورماس. آزادم کن.
Go! What's the best way? Was that thing we fought in the temple a corrupted?
No, it was a soldier of Ahriman. Some were trapped with him when he fell.
How many soldiers is some?
No one knows. Some scriptures talk of Ahriman falling with the 4 corrupted and 1,000 followers.
Let's hope they're off by a few hundred. Do the corrupted know where we're going?
The corrupted lived here when Ahriman conquered the city, but the fertile grounds weren't here then. The Ura built them to contain Ahriman.
This would be the Ahriman we could hear in the temple? They know where we're going. What are these corrupted?
Ahriman's chosen. They sold their souls to him in return for rewards. They will fight for him. They will fight to be free.
The corrupted sold their souls. What's the going rate?
Most who stood against him were killed, or turned into the creatures we've seen. Even some of those who sold themselves into his service just became some of Ahriman's creatures. The corrupted were different. They retained some of their free will, some of their soul, and Ahriman gave them powers to fight for his cause.
The corrupted are free?
They are still the person they were. At least, somewhere inside they are. But they are all Ahriman's puppets. Please, let's go back to the temple. We must go back to the temple.
Where exactly are we going? Go! Are you sure it's a good idea to be this close? We're alive, so he must be trapped. What's happened so far today, you think there's anything that can't be?
These plates haven't been lit for generations. The healings must have had an effect.
Will they keep Ahriman trapped?
No. They gave the Ura their powers. Now that they're active, we can reach the other fertile grounds. If we heal those...
Then he'll be trapped and we can get out of here?
Yes.
Which one do we pick?
They each allow us to get to different areas. It depends where we want to go.
Oh, wish I hadn't eaten that curried goat.
With the power from here, we could access fertile grounds in the Citadel and in the Royal Palace. This will allow us to reach fertile ground in the City of Light and the Vale. That will allow us to enter fertile grounds in the City of Light and the Royal Palace. This will let us enter fertile grounds in the Citadel and the Vale. This will allow us to reach fertile ground in the City of Light and the Vale.
We have to use these powers to get up to the fertile grounds?
Yes, they were used to protect them.
You're gonna have to teach me how to use them. This place is the back of beyond. Were meant to protect the fertile grounds. Why are we meeting Arm and friends there?
The lands have been corrupted. Ahriman's followers cannot use the plates. The powers come from Ormaz, the god of light.
Can't this Ormaz stop Ahriman?
No one knows where he is.
Some god of light sticking us with his problems.
1,000 years ago, after the war here, Ormaz imprisoned Ahriman. He left the Ura to guard the prison.
And
he left. No one knows to where. Since then, the Ura lost the powers he gave them. The prison is weakened.
You can't just pray a bit and bring him back?
If Ormaz were here, he would stop this. He's not, so it is up to us.
You have powers. Does that mean Ormaz is coming back?
It is not Ormaz who has given them to me. It is the temple.
I can see why Ahriman is angry. Trapped for 1,000 years.
It is of his own making. Ormaz and Ahriman are brothers, created to balance the universe. Until Ahriman decided to take it all. The cost was terrible, but eventually Ormaz and the Ura trapped him here in the tree. The world was free of Ahriman. It was supposed to be free forever. I didn't ask you to come with me, okay?
Just follow the girl. What can go wrong?
I did this for you. The task of our people is past. The tree grows weak.
Are those your words? Or Ahriman's?
Where was Ormaz when your mother was taken from us? Where was he in your hour of need? Elika, I am your father. I am your king.
Say, the next time you want to win your daughter back, you could try just giving her a pony. The apocalypse doesn't really cut it. Hey,
We have one of the powers of Ormaz. We can reach more of the fertile grounds. Let's go to them. I think we must heal more lands before we return here again.
use a bit of directional help here.
The fertile grounds are what count now. We must get to them. There's nothing here for us.
I'm sure you and your father...
My father betrayed his duty. He's risked Ahriman returning to the world.
Yes, but why do you think he did it?
I don't know.
You must have some idea why your father set Ahriman free.
He was trying to get me to leave. I refused.
Oh, sure. You won't leave, so he ends the world.
He was convinced the temple was failing, that it was only a matter of time.
It's only a matter of time before I die. I'm not hurrying that up.
Don't judge him. You don't know him.
What you said about the temple failing. If the temple's failing, can we even stop Ahriman?
We have to.
We have to doesn't mean we can.
Things have changed. The land has changed. We can stop Ahriman.
I can't help you if you shut me out.
What else do you need to know?
If you couldn't fix the temple before, why can you now?
I didn't have these powers before. The land must want me to heal it.
Can I get this magic?
No,
But if you didn't have it before,
you can't.
this sword stays pretty sharp. We should find some more light seeds. You don't act like a princess.
How do princesses act?
All the money, none of the sense. Don't know which end of a camel eats and which end...
I know which end of a camel does what.
A princess. A real princess.
What about you? Who are you?
There's not a lot to tell. So, have you...
I'm not saying anything until you share something about you. So, why were you in the desert with a donkey loaded with gold?
I was on my way home.
From where?
Oh, it's not where you've come from. It's where you're going that matters. Your turn to tell me something.
You've still not said where you got the gold.
I found it.
You found it. You're a thief.
I'm an adventurer.
You're a thief.
I reclaim abandoned property. I was a few days from here. I heard rumors of a tomb. A bit of digging, a small amount of hiding. Forget one donkey. I could have loaded 20, 30. Those guards hadn't turned up. Still, I got away with enough to keep life pleasurable for at least a few more years.
You robbed the dead.
A lot easier than robbing the living. Why am I being punished? Sure, I took a little gold, but the owner's been dead for 300 years. Like he was gonna do anything with it.
Who's out there waiting for you?
Whole world full of people.
Is there no one you've got close to?
Trust yourself and you don't need to.
Trusting your own judgment can get lonely.
If you rely on someone else, they'll just let you down.
You haven't let me down.
You haven't known me long enough.
Tell me about your family.
I don't have a family.
Well, you came from somewhere.
Yes, and I'm going somewhere else. Wanna play a game? Come on, it'll be fun.
The world's about to end and you want to play a game?
Might as well die happy.
What sort of game is this?
Well, I see something, and you have to guess what it is.
How can I guess that?
You just guess.
Grass.
No.
Rock.
You?
This is a stupid game.
Want another go?
No. Path.
No.
This is impossible.
The game would be easier if we played it by the rules.
There are rules?
Yeah. I tell you the first letter.
Then why didn't you do that?
You didn't give me a chance.
Can we get to the fertile ground?
S.
Are you still playing that game?
S.
Sky.
Hey, you got it. Okay, your turn. Come on, your turn.
For what? C.
Corruption.
Yes. Can we go on?
S.
Sky again?
Now you're getting it?
You picked Sky again?
No, but you're getting a hang of the rules.
Oh, thanks. They're so complex, I was worried they might evade me.
S.
Scar.
No.
Scarf?
No.
Shrine?
Aha! No.
I give up.
It's too soon to give up.
I give up!
Soulless follower of Ahriman.
I am amazed no one threw you overboard on your sea trips.
G.
Are you still playing?
G.
Gauntlet.
Yes!
You want to make this game harder?
Want to play the game again for forfeits?
No.
You know, I'm starting to see why you love it here. This is a better look for the place. You can actually breathe here. Nothing trying to kill us. Grass under my feet. Quiet. What can you hear? Huh. Nothing. It's great, isn't it? I should have listened more to my mother. Should we find some more of those... light things? You got me? Where should we go now? the best way now. Ready?
Yes.
Keeping these things in the sky? Armor?
No, these are the alchemist's work.
These things are incredible. You think we could use them to fly?
Once this is over, they should be destroyed.
Why do you want to destroy them?
What is born of evil carries its touch. This land should be purged.
You know, I wish some more good guys would turn up. You think he's planning a surprise for us?
I don't think he's interested in us. It's the fertile ground.
True. I think I'd actually be more comfortable if he attacked us. Do corruption stains come out? I love this!
He's tearing the land apart.
He doesn't care about us. He's trying to destroy the fertile ground. Where now? Go. We should be able to get across if we get these beams lined up.
We have to hurry. I don't know how long the fertile ground can survive. If he destroys the fertile ground,
I can't see the alchemist.
he must be close. We have to get to the fertile ground.
The jump is too big.
That beam there is longer than the others. Could you use that?
Let's line it up and find out. I can't see a way across.
If we can rotate these platforms, we can line the beams up, then jump to the other platforms.
I see what you mean. Machinery is evil.
We can get across the platforms. It's just the final jump across to the fertile ground that's going to be tricky.
That longer beam. That would get us across if we lined it up. You could have made these easier to reach.
The fertile grounds were made 1,000 years ago. I didn't put them anywhere.
Gold jewelry, gold ornaments, gold. all of the platform. That's rotated all of them. And over! Over we go! That's it! There.
Good work.
Uh-oh. Elika?
It is not that you cannot understand, it is that you do not even question. Knowledge enlightens. You close your eyes in blind faith.
How do we...
It's all right. It survived.
What do you think he was doing to the fertile ground?
He must have been seeking to break the energy that links the grounds to the temple. He was trying to set Ahriman free.
Well, we'd better seek a way to finish him before he does that.
We may lead that way.
If we could figure out a way to use those, it would save us a lot of time getting around this place.
As soon as this is finished, they should be destroyed. We can't allow anything to endanger the fertile grounds again.
Heard of magic, talked about magic, never seen it before.
Time is pressing. We should heal the next fertile ground.
That's some light show. Show us the way. Ready. Are you aiming for me?
دار خدمات أورماس. باسم أورماس.
Show us the way, Elika.
مسيرة نشان بده. باسم أورماس.
Thanks! Elika! No, you're heavier than you look.
Arana Maie.
Like it was built by the Ura.
It was built by their hands, but only once they've been enslaved. It's one of the alchemist's machines.
The alchemist doesn't look like the type for midnight skinny dipping. What did he keep in that?
Corruption. He pumped it to other parts of the city, manipulating it, changing it into new forms.
None of this looks 1,000 years old. I mean, it's decrepit. Not that decrepit.
Once he was gone, the Ura, used it to feed the city with water, until it stopped working. By that time, the thinkers, philosophers, alchemists had all left. There was no one left to fix the machine. Since then, it's fallen into decay.
You use this to feed the city with water? So not all the alchemist machines are bad.
Oh, they are. We just put this to good work after he had been in prison.
Huh. Imagine this, full of water, surrounded by nature. Your own private oasis in the middle of the desert, eh, Princess?
It's me. All about excess.
Did you have your own handmaidens, too?
You can feed that part of your imagination without my help.
Chances are, when the alchemist refills that reservoir, he's not gonna put water in it.
been inside this place for 10, maybe 20 generations. Now the plates are lit once more.
Ready to climb to the stars?
How many times have you used that line? Let's go.
An observatory.
You recognize it?
This place isn't the beginning and end of civilization. Well, actually, it might be the end of it. Your people cut yourselves off and then stared at the stars.
Stars tell us the time, the seasons, guide us over the deserts and seas.
Now, that's a lot of use when you don't go anywhere. You know it's been proved by scientists that all people who stare at the stars are crazy.
Anyone who hopes for something better is crazy?
You said it, Princess, not me. They had to get here 200 years after civilization left. These soldiers were people Ahriman had corrupted.
They are, but the alchemist experimented on them. He supplied Ahriman's army with machines and weapons forged for corruption.
Next time, try warning me about destructive war machines before we leap into the attack.
He won't have had time to construct much since his release. He will be spared his worst.
Okay, maybe you didn't get it, but when I said tell me about the machines, I meant tell me about the machines.
The alchemist can manipulate corruption. Make it do his bidding. At the height of his power, he molded it into machines. Vast rolling cities that destroyed all before them.
Okay. Now I'm wishing you hadn't told me about them. Where to now? Direction. Are you sure there's not another way up? Outside the tower?
I can't see any other way. We'll have to reach those mechanisms.
These trousers were new. If we get more of those light suits, you can get more magic, right?
Corrupted air. If you breathe it...
It'll be the last breathing you do. Well, if the only way is up, then let's go up.
We have to go down to reach the other power plates. After we've gone over there to activate this first mechanism.
Let's just make it fast. I don't want to end up with a lung full of corruption. Dust, decay, and stones. Not so much as a single silver coin. That corrupted air might not be moving, but it's not thinning out either. Hold on tight. There you go.
platforms come down.
Not all the way. I'll have to reach all the switches. This corrupted air was the sort of weapon Arlen used last time. I'm amazed the good guys won.
It was a close thing. Many died before Ahriman was defeated.
The air doesn't seem to be spreading, so we're safe here. We just need to time it right and get to
platform
the
is
other
moved.
switches. We still can't reach it.
We'll have to get to those other switches.
Okay.
One more to go. It's clearing.
Then let's get to the top before the alchemist chokes us off again. Let's use that platform to go up.
Nish. Yes.
Excuse me?
Not a problem. Fall back.
Trading places. Here,
Thank you.
let me help you.
Thanks.
My pleasure. Travel and have thrills. Seek adventure. I never tell you about this stuff. Where was the alchemist going?
We need to find the next plate to take us higher.
How do we get to the next floor?
Let's search for a plate.
How do we go on from here?
Rohamdo.
What's that thing?
conform to my low expectations and give up.
Time you underestimated me. How do we get out of here?
Through that portcullis. That switch should raise it.
Well, let's pull that switch and get out of here. This is as good a place to stand around as any. For every step we take, there's always one more.
And so the present becomes the past. Our actions now build the foundations for what comes next.
Depressing, isn't it? If that's science, you can keep it. How many more grounds are there to heal? I've seen a few security setups in my time. This beats them all.
It's a black gate. It guards the lair of the corrupted. If we want to drive them out, we'll have to get inside.
How do we do that?
Weaken their hold on the land.
What's behind the black gate?
When they ruled this land, each of the corrupted had a stronghold. If we can weaken their hold on the land, the gate should open. Then we can finish them.
What happens when we open this?
I don't know. I've never been inside there.
Did you ever get curious about what was inside?
I used to imagine all sorts of things. Treasure, other worlds, lands full of other children to play with.
Well, let's hope that is what's inside. How do we go on from here? I was dreaming of a quiet... What's the best way? Hang on! Elika! Hold on!
Another of Ahriman's soldiers.
All yours! Elika!
Zitoyeshbe Ormas.
Point the way
Masira
first.
Neshandere. Odoneshi.
Which direction, Elika?
This is Ahriman's tower.
Ahriman's tower? Why would you build a tower to Ahriman?
Ahriman and Ormaz weren't always at war. The tower was built more than 1,000 years ago when they were brothers, each balancing the other, until Ahriman decided to take it all.
I know the tower was built before Ormaz and Ahriman split, but why keep it?
It's a reminder.
It's like going home with a girl and finding keepsakes of her ex-boyfriend everywhere. Creepy.
Or maybe the girl wanted to remember what had been good before things went wrong.
Maybe her interfering mother couldn't forget it. Do you think Ahriman will be happy to find his tower's been demolished?
Ahriman doesn't care about this city.
This place is starting to get me down.
Let's move on. We can't do any good here.
I'd like to know more about the girl that got me into this mess.
Then you better learn to speak donkey.
Let's go!
Mate Ormaz.
Watch for the jump! All yours!
The Tower of Ormaz. The fertile ground is at the top.
If Ormaz is a god, why isn't he saving his city?
Ormaz doesn't care about stone and wood.
He doesn't seem to care about his people either, seeing the predicament we're in.
That's fine. Keep saying things like that, and then you can make enemies of two gods.
Tell me more about yourself, Elika.
We can talk later. For now, we must move on.
really starting to feel all this in my shoulders. You couldn't give me a back rub, could you?
That's right, I couldn't.
Princess, priestess. Princess, priestess. Huh. I don't think this tower is too stable.
Push him into the pillar!
You want to give him a back rub?
Just do it! Bring the masonry down on him!
run out of pillars. If I die, I don't want to get squished under rocks. People like me this shape. Girls like me this shape.
How many gods have you made angry?
Let's just get out of here. How do we get out of here?
Up there. We can get out of that balcony.
Let's get out of here. I think you're gonna be short one tower very soon. Shall we find some more light seeds? Where should we head next? I can't see a way down.
We have to go up, to the fertile ground. Watch out!
Oh! Well, we need stairs anyway.
We can make it across that wall!
Unless you hadn't noticed, this place is collapsing.
So we must reach the fertile ground. If the tower were to bury it...
I'm worried about it burying us. I hope your Ormaz does a good line in afterlives.
Oh yes, all the best wine, women, carpets. You might even throw in a donkey.
You're not going to let that go, are you? If you get your people back, you're going to have some rebuilding to do. That's it, keep praying. Keep praying for both of us. It's very generous of you to risk my life for your god.
damaged.
Only one way to find out. Shall we get out of here before Ormaz drops his own tower on us?
Of all the people for Ormaz to send, why did he send you?
Me? I wasn't sent by anyone, Princess.
Oh, you just lost your way in the desert? You just lost your donkey? You just arrived here?
If Ormaz really wanted to help, he'd have sent 1,000 people. He'd have sent an army.
Sometimes all it takes is the right person.
Okay, you keep thinking it's your god. I'll keep thinking it's really bad luck. How do we go on from here? Gold jewelry, gold ornaments, gold.